I gotta turn on all my lights. Another light. Another light. All right. You guys can pop over here whenever you want. I'm gonna put a link in the Discord. Everyone. Oops. Live on YouTube now. There's the link. So you can get right over there. Hey friends, I see you. Hi friends. Okay. So much better, right? So much better. Okay. And let me just put up this little, I'll have a sticker I'm gonna put up. Thank you, Queen. I love it. Where is this one? The sticker. And we're adding this sticker. Pop it over there. Okay. Hopefully you can see that okay. No, you don't have to subscribe, but you have to be logged into your YouTube to be able to chat over there. Hello, friends. Nice and quiet background, right? Great quality. YouTube is so much better. I never thought I'd say that. Okay, and you can multitask on your phone. Okay, so let me get this story back out. I'm gonna cross this out. I'm gonna write down YouTube so I can make note of the stories here. But you guys are still gonna be able, much better sound. I'll still, how do I go on YouTube Live? I'm subscribed and logged in. If you should go to my profile and you should be able to see it, right? If you go, let me see if I go to YouTube right now and I go to Tessica Vision and I go to my page. How do you get to the live stream? Oh, you just click on live. And then there's a thing. There's also a link in the quality. There's also a link in the Discord. I put a link in the announcements in Discord. Left TikTok and joined here. Hello, friends. It does sound so much better, and it looks so much better, right? Okay. The noise wasn't bothering me, but now I notice. Click on the live tab, yes. It's so weird because the sound was fine until your mic was plugged in. My mic is plugged into my computer. So that doesn't make any sense. That's okay. You can just go to YouTube and go to my page and then click on the live tab and I'm right there. So yeah, this microphone has nothing to do with you guys. You're literally just my phone and there's nothing attached to my phone except the charger. This is attached to my computer. I love that I can comment from my phone and watch from the TV. I know. Wait, did we get a new member? Mag, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the Glitch community. All right. I'm going to get this ready over here. Where are my piles? My piles are, there's a few piles. Can you see them? Wait. There's 2 piles on the bed. 1, 2. And there's 1 on the floor, but you can't see that one. Barbara, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the Glitch community. So much better. Came from TikTok. Hi, hi, hi. I know everything is, I'm telling you, the stream quality is so much better. I'll subscribe anywhere you are, Auntie. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. The sound is way better. Where are the Apple directions for YouTube subbing? Oh, let me see if this works. Hold on. That didn't work. Hold on. Here from TikTok too? I'll send the link for Apple people that want to become a member. It's for everybody, actually, but it works for Apple. Holy shit, that is not what I meant to do. Un momento, per favore. Thank you so much for subscribing, friends. This is not working, though, is it? These alerts aren't working. Fuck that bullshit. Just trying to get this so I can put it here. This is how you become a member. You click on this link right here. It's just youtube.com/TassagaVision/join if you want to become a member. No pressure, just because people were asking. It is nice here, Michelle. You're welcome. Yes, Katie Joe! Guys, Katie Joe is going live from Blackford County Jail a week from Wednesday. So, the 13th, Katie Joe is going to be going live from the haunted Blackford County Jail on the 13th around 8 p.m. Are you on all members or top members? I'm on all members. I'm on live chat. Hello, Jessica Sorrell. It sounds like I have a sound machine on TikTok. That's so weird. Oh, it's making a sound because it's on the charger. Drexia, thank you so much for becoming a member. Turner, thank you for becoming a member. I love you guys. Yes, remind us in Discord, Katie Joe. Well, welcome, Simone. Welcome. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay. Let me get my... Where's my little pop out? That's going to go there, and it's going to go 1, 2, like that, and like this. And now you'll see the people on YouTube that we can look at the stories. Look at that. We can look at the stories while we read them. It really does sound like waves. Jennifer, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Sin, are you still on TikTok or did you move over to YouTube? Because I'm going to read your story in a second. Tiffany, thank you so much for becoming a member. Why is my iPhone listening to what I'm saying and typing it into a text message even though I'm not touching my phone? I don't know. I made a live Auntie Matrix. Hello, Shy. TikTok has been kind of staticky all day for lives. Thank you, Turner. Guys, make sure you join the Discord. One day, I promise I'll subscribe. You do not have to subscribe. Hannah, thank you so much for becoming a member. How do you keep your cats out of your Christmas tree? I don't. Some of them go in it and some of them don't. And really, it's just one that likes to go in it, and she literally sits in it. Like, she gets on the bottom branches and she sits in it. So, I don't. My email is Auntie Matrix. It's right here. Look. AuntieMatrix@gmail.com. Yes! The quality over here is so much better. I know. It's probably nice and relaxing on TikTok. It sounds like waves. I know that is weird, Lady Raven. Did Sin? You're on TikTok. Okay, Sin. The kitty made a bed in my tree and broke a branch. Luckily. Oh, you saw the YouTube notification. That's amazing. That's what all three of yours are doing? This year, actually, we don't have a real tree, but it's because Uncle Matrix had surgery and I can't physically carry a whole Christmas tree by myself. I mean, I probably could, but I don't want to. So I have a fake tree because there was like 2 years when I got divorced and before Uncle Matrix moved in where I was by myself and I didn't want to carry a tree by myself. So I bought a fake tree for like those 2 years. So we have a fake tree up. So it's okay. Because they're sitting on the fake tree. It's not like it's making a huge mess or anything, you know? My cats climbed the tree and took the whole thing down. They took the whole thing down, Abby. That's insane. I have 3 trees and the cats leave them alone. Why do you have 3 trees? How big is your house? I don't understand. Your cats do the same. We have to put a child gate around our tree to keep the animals out. Oh my God. Why can't I find you where you read items? If you're talking about stories, we just read already stories here and we're about to read more. So you did find me. We just also chat. My toddler took the whole tree down. Hey, Shelly. The Discord link, we put it in YouTube. It's dsc.gg/Auntie Matrix. Go to the link in my bio on TikTok and you can find all my links. I love Christmas. That's really sweet. My cat is too chonky to climb trees. Okay. Oh my God. The lighting looks terrible on TikTok now because I have all my lights here on YouTube. I saw a hack on Insta where you put a tunnel around the bottom of your Christmas tree and it keeps your cats off it. A tunnel? I have a tunnel. I should put it around the tree? Interesting. Thank you, Turner. It popped up on your homepage. That's awesome. Jen! Hello, Jen. This is my last year with a fake tree since my baby is so small. Oh, that's what I wanted to say to the person who said he put a baby gate up. Uncle Matrix wanted us to literally, he sent me like a picture of something and it was like literally like a fence. It was like wood and chicken wire around the tree. The whole thing was enclosed, but I was like, I don't want my whole tree to be enclosed. You have to resubscribe. This is my last glitch happened today for me. Traffic lights turned yellow and then red. Then within 5 to 10 second period, traffic light turned to green. Highly unusual. Where else are you live at besides TikTok and YouTube? Nowhere. This is it right now. This is it. Try it and let us know if it works. I'm not doing that shit. Oh my God, my butt. My Christmas tree lockdown. Okay, are you guys ready to read? Now that we are all cozy. Guys, I'm really not bummed, but I've been trying to get these little alerts. You see how I click on this and then like up here there's writing? It's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be cool stream alerts that like show when people subscribe and stuff. And I can't get it to work. You have a white fence around yours? And to keep the dogs out and the grandkids? My youngest took down my tree 3 times by just crawling by it. So my ex threw it outside and lit it on fire? It's like very extreme. That's very extreme. Oh my God. Oh, my beautiful voice. You ready to listen to my beautiful voice? I only have fake trees and tree-scented candles. Okay, are you guys ready? By the way, I'm still working on that phone. The Shure SM7B. I have it almost right. I have the settings almost right. I was about to use it today, but the settings are still not all the way right. Okay, are we ready? Let's be ready. Okay, we are reading Vivid Dream. I did take a quick turn. Yep, okay. The red flag guy. I love that guy. Yes, YouTube is more delayed than TikTok. They have a delay on purpose for something. I don't really know why. Read away. All the kitties in the background. Yes, I have a lot of cats in the background. They're right now. They're all on camera. The delay is what? That escalated quickly, the tree on fire. It really did. The red flag guy is so funny. I'm trying to say, somebody said the delay is, I don't know if they're telling me why there's a delay. Because YouTube does have a delay. So you can edit naughty things. Okay. I have you up on my TV and TikTok on my phone. Oh. Oh, the ads. Yes. Thank you, Jessica Kelly. On YouTube, you will see some ads, but I have it so that I control the ads because I don't want the ads to interrupt our story time, right? So I'll tell you when I'm going to put an ad up. I'll say it's a commercial break and we'll put up an ad. We'll do that we normally do that between stories. We'll do a commercial break. And then we like to talk about what ads everybody sees because I'm very interested to see what you guys see. 10 to 11 second delay here. Speaking of naughty things, I bet you could show the card here. I'm so nervous, Jess. Do you think it's okay for real? Do you guys think it's okay for real if I show a card with man parts on it on YouTube? Or will I get in trouble? Sound is on. I'm waiting to see. Wait, you think it's okay, Taylor, or you think I'm going to get in trouble? You should be okay, carefully. Do it. I can't show you guys. I could show YouTube, I think. Okay, all right. Ooh. And then we have to read these stories because I promised some stories and we're reading them. I'll get a light warning. No, I'm not going to do it. We're not going to do it. We're not going to show it. You'll get in trouble. YouTube is very picky. YouTube is stricter than TikTok. Okay, nope. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Oh my God. Andrea. I'm not going to risk it. I'm sorry, Jess. I'm not going to risk it. If you guys want to see it, go to the Discord. The video's in Discord. Okay, we're going to read. All right, we are starting this story. It is Vivid Dreams, and we are starting it at 1737. Here we go. Okay, so mine isn't exactly a glitch, but I have the weirdest, most vivid dreams that I can't explain and have for most of my life, but one in particular stood out to me. I have this recurring dream where I'm always in this very specific house, and I've been here multiple times before through the course of my adult life while dreaming. The format of the house is shaped almost like a square. The living area is on the front left side, the kitchen is in the back left side, dining room is in the back right side next to the kitchen, and the front right is the entryway. And it was all connected so you can go in a circle if you wanted to. This is important. In between the living room and the kitchen, there's a random hallway, and in past dreams, when I first appeared in the house, I was always curious where this led to, because logically, the hallway would lead somewhere in the middle of all four connected rooms. But every time I went down this hallway, it would not logically make sense with the format of the house because it was extremely long, but not interfere with the layout of the rest of the house. The hallway walls were covered in paintings of people with no faces. And further you went down this hallway, the more intense this feeling got of I'm not supposed to be here, and there was a growing energy of a presence not wanting me there and to turn around, so I never got far enough to see what was at the end of this hallway. Whenever I appeared in this house again in my dreams, I always avoided the hallway and would wander around the rest of the house because I knew whatever was at the end of the hallway was some sort of evil presence. But my curiosity would grow stronger, not because I wanted it to, but it felt like it was forced upon me almost as a luring technique to get me to see what was at the end of the hallway. But still, I stayed strong and never went back to the hallway and would only glimpse down it as I walked by. I really hope that you go down the hallway because I want to know what's down it. Okay. This one dream in particular, I found myself in this house again, and for some reason, I felt terrified just being in the house alone, which I never felt before, only inside or near the hallway, and I felt as if whatever was in the hallway was coming out and hunting me because I've avoided it for so long. I had a designated hiding spot in a closet inside of the house where I would go when I was younger, specifically because there was a crawl space inside of the closet. So I would hide in the crawl space and cover it so no one or nothing would ever find me. As I get into the crawl space, I feel the presence of whatever is hunting me down, and there were no words that were spoken, but I felt that in the presence figured out where I was, and it found the crawl space I was in. Oh my God. I go deeper in the crawl space and found another door that led to a small locker room. And when I was younger, I remembered I would hide in one of the lockers because I used to fit, but this time I was too big. As I was an adult now, I started to panic as I felt the presence getting closer when suddenly snapped into reality and realized I was dreaming. I told myself that this was a dream, this is not real. I immediately ran over to the body-sized mirror that was hanging on the cement wall in the locker room. I took the mirror off the wall, held the mirror in front of me, facing it forward, and positioned myself so my back was against the wall. I started banging my back against the wall, telling myself, this isn't real, this is a dream. I banged my back as hard as I could against the wall behind me, and suddenly it was as if I went through the wall and started falling backwards into pitch black full of nothingness, and the only thing I saw as I looked above me, falling into the blackness, was the mirror I was holding, hanging back on the wall, but I was on the other side looking into the locker room. What the fuck? Then I woke up. I don't know how I managed to get away the way that I did, but that was definitely the trippiest, most realistic, and scariest feeling dream I ever had, and definitely felt more than just a dream. The end. Wait a second, though. You never went down the hallway? I want to know what's down the hallway so bad. It's giving Coraline, somebody said. It's giving Coraline. Oh my God, yes. I want to know what's down the hallway. Like the faceless people? That's really friggin' weird. Hold on. We are going to vote. Did you like that story? Yes or no? TikTok, we are going to vote. Did you like that story? People without faces in your dreams are people you haven't met yet. Oh, that's very interesting. I didn't know that. Because I do know that, you know, every person that you see in a dream, they say that you have met somewhere in life, even if it's just like in passing. But I didn't know that people without faces are people you haven't met yet. Very weird. Lucid dreams are so spooky. I don't like them. I know. It's crazy, right? He's crazy. Thank you for subscribing, Jackie. Oh my God, Sin, that was crazy. Thank you so much for sharing that. Crazy, crazy dream. As you guys agree with the Coraline, totally. My husband never has faces in his dreams. Like never, never? How do you vote? It should be on the top somewhere. I'm not sure what it looks like for you guys, but it's like a little blue box. My dreams about my daughter and husband were always faceless before I met them. That is really cool. Maybe the faceless people are ones who have gone down the hallway before. That is a very interesting take, Tiffany. So weird. Okay. The next one we are looking for is the doll story. Jessie, are you still here? Jessie, are you still on TikTok, or did you move to YouTube? The doll story that we're going to read. I had a dream like this, but it always ended with me being ran out when I tried to go down the hall. That's crazy. I want to see where Jessie is. Tiffany, I don't like that. You are. You're on YouTube. Jessie. Okay, cool. Awesome. You see it? Okay, we're going to end this poll. And I don't pass through doors. I just appear on the other side. Interesting. All right, let's find this John Smith. Ooh, I saw the ghost ring video. We have to watch that too. I'm going to write that down. Ghost ring video. Hey, Victoria. Well, the poll is done now. I turned off the poll. Yeah, please, if you're on YouTube, make sure to hit the like button. All right, friends. We are going to be reading. It's interesting that this doll story is called John Smith. I wonder why. Peach, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you. No worries, Elle. No worries. Hi, Viral Videos. Thank you. If you want to like the live on YouTube, you have to like hop out of it because it's like you're liking a video. You can give it 1 thumbs up. It's not like TikTok where you can like keep booing. Booing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Are we ready? We're reading John Smith, this doll story. Here we go. Hi, Auntie Matrix. Hi. Here is the doll story as promised. Growing up, my cousins had a John Smith Ken doll that we used to play with. That's why you're calling it... Oh, I'm not doing that. I forgot to do this. John Smith. Who is John Smith? Is John Smith somebody that I don't know? Anybody know? Before I continue reading the story, I really want to know. From Pocahontas. Thank you, TikTok. This TikTok is faster than YouTube because of the delay. Okay. Cool. All right. They lived in a house we will say was creepy, at least. This doll looked just like John Smith from the Disney movie Pocahontas. If I would have just fucking kept reading for 1 second, it says. Okay. The doll looked just like John Smith from the Disney movie Pocahontas, yet there was something sinister about it. While playing with the doll, if you did something the doll thought was funny, its face would contort into this wide grin where its front teeth would become visible and its eyes would have this reddish hue to it. If something happened that the doll was not a fan of, his face would change to a scowl and he would glare. After a few hours of us playing with this doll, thinking it was just our young imaginations, we put him in the toy chest and went downstairs. After dinner, we went back upstairs to get ready for our slumber party and pushed my cousins' beds together so that the 2 of them, another cousin and myself, could all sleep on the beds. As we were all sitting on the bed and hanging out, my youngest cousin was sitting where the 2 beds meet and started yelling at us to stop pinching her. We all looked at her and asked what she was talking about, as no one was near enough to pinch her from under the bed. Me, being the oldest, was charged with looking under the bed. Oh my God. And there sat the John Smith doll, just staring back at me. Arm raised in the air, grinning maliciously. We all were creeped out and decided we were going to throw him out. Yes, throw him out, throw him out, throw him out. We tiptoed downstairs and buried him in the garage. We all breathed a sigh of relief and went back upstairs. After a few hours, we all drifted off to sleep. In the middle of the night, we heard the door... Don't even fucking tell me. In the middle of the night, we heard the door creak open and little scuttling sounds across the hardwood floor of the bedroom. We all sat up and there was the doll sitting in the middle of the floor staring at us. After that night, we did everything we could to destroy the doll and throw it away. Each time it would reappear. Finally, as we got older, we burned him and have been free since. Thanks for listening. I have many other stories. Let me know if you want more. Oh my God. No. The end. No, I'm just gonna hide in here for a little bit. If that's okay with everybody. I need a comfort blanket. I have my corgi blanket right here, and I have my corgi over there. Oh my god. I don't. Wait, I have a question. Are you not supposed to? Aren't you not? Why am I losing my voice? Aren't you not supposed to burn it? Are you not supposed to burn the doll? TikTok. Burning it is the only way. Aren't you not supposed to burn an item with an attachment like that? You're not, right? Persevere. Thank you so much for the super sticker. What is that? Wrecked. Yeah, you're not supposed to burn things, right? Bury with salt. They do burn almost everything on Supernatural, yes. This doll isn't supposed to be doing the facial expressions. No. Okay, hold on. We're going to vote. Let me put up the votes. YouTube. Did you like that story? We're voting. TikTok. Did you like that story? Happy face for yes. Sad face for no. I think you can, but it has to be burned the right way. Salt and burn. I always thought salt and burn, but then everyone was yelling at me one time about that with like with an item that was possessed with something or had an attachment to it, and said, no, you have to like throw it away or bury it or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure. On Supernatural, they do burn everything. They do salt and burn like literally everything. Salt kicks it out. Burn prevents it from coming back. Yes, but no. Could you imagine what you could sell that doll for at eBay? Yes. How did a new doll get possessed, or was it from a thrift store? I don't know. How do you vote? On YouTube, it's like a little blue thing. I don't know what it looks like for you guys. Oh my god, thank you so much for sharing that scary fucking story. I'm pagan. I bury with salt, but that's my practice. Okay. Hey, Cherish. Friends on TikTok. We are live on YouTube. The stream is way better here, and you can see the stories on the screen and everything else if you want to come over. If you don't, I still have TikTok on, and you guys can listen to the stories, and I'll be checking in, but my main focus will be over here. Okay, love you. What did I just do to my microphone? Salt and berry is the most recent thing I've heard, but I'm no... It comes back if you throw it away. Yeah, that's true. Supernatural for the win. It was a brand new doll. I mean... Mine's a white thing among the chatting. It pops up, does it not for you? I'm going to end the voting in just 1 second. It's Tessica Vision. Same name as here. YouTube is Tessica Vision. Tessica Vision. If you're in Discord, I put a link up in the announcements channel to get to it. Like, to go specifically right to the live. Hello, Joe. All right, I'm ending the poll, YouTube. New subscriber Simona, are you here still, or did you move to YouTube because you wanted to share your story and I need to know the name of it? You came to YouTube. No glitches here. Nope, it's nice here, Jenny. Thanks for coming. Hello, Alexis. Thank you for coming. Am I switching to YouTube? I am doing both, but I am trying to build up my YouTube more just because I'm having so many issues with TikTok. They don't push my content at all. They hold them for hours. No one can see them before they even push them out at all. I always have issues with my lives. Like, I'm having a lot of issues with them. So we're building both, but we're still on TikTok. Yeah, Lucy! Woo woo! That story was Toy Story with demons. Yes, it was. You migrated from TikTok? Hello! Okay, but where is my new subscriber, Simona? Where are you, my dear? Are you here? I was going to read your story. I just got to find you. If you're on YouTube, tell me I'm Simona because your name might look different. To like YouTube, click out of the chat and click that like button. Thank you, Adam. I'm viral videos from TikTok. It sounds so much better here. I know it does. I know it does. Yes, it's better here. It's better here. I know, guys. I know it is. Simone. Did she leave the chat? Oh, no, Peach. I love you so much. Thank you so much for everything tonight. Have a wonderful night, my love. Hello, Marlies. Thank you. Hello, Lucy. Hello, Jessica. Thank you guys for coming. If I can, I'll watch for her and pin her if I see her. Thank you so much, Megan. I appreciate it. Okay, so then we're going to do... Oh, wait. I'm never on the FYP for you because they hold my videos. Is the person that sent me this... oh, my God. I'm just really freaked out by this story. Red on Live. We're going to do this. The John Smith story. Is the person who sent me the ghost ring video here still? Sandra, are you here, Sandra? Because I would love to share the video. Are you here? If you're here on YouTube, say it's me, Sandra. I sent you the video. Thank you so much for subscribing, Nala and Adam and Roberts. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sandra. I would be great on a podcast. I still just don't understand what I'm supposed to do on a podcast. That doll story, oy vey. Nope. Get rid of it. Get rid of that porcelain doll. I don't care if it was your grandma's. I literally get every one of your TikTok vids since you number them. They pop up every day in order. That's great. I'm so glad you do. Yup, Jennifer. That's right. Sandra, this is you right here? Yes, it's you. Okay, we're going to put the video on. Oh, wait, Simone is James OGL or something or other? Simone is here? Oh, Simone, that's you, James? That's your hubby? What's the name of your story, Simone? Oh, Shy, you have a podcast? Maybe I can watch you and see, like, you know, what you do exactly so that... Because I want to do it. I just don't know what I'm doing. I just do what I'm doing now, right? So then what's the difference? Because people keep saying to do a podcast, and I'm like, well, what would I do in the podcast? Like, just do what I'm doing now. Like, right, read stories, talk about them, maybe sometimes have people on and talking with me, right? So then what's the difference? What would make it a podcast, but it's not now? Can you guys explain that to me? I read a doll story already, Gomez, and it was terrifying. We read 2 doll stories that were really scary. Simone is from the UK. She might be sleeping. Okay, she can always come back. We're going to watch this video in a second. Good job, Jennifer. Girl, I know, girl. I'm trying to see what's the difference. Interviews, better metrics. What does that mean? You have a live audience? This way. I do have a live audience. Reminder to like the live stream. You have to close out the chat briefly and click the like button. Only 85 likes right now. Thank you so much, Adam. I appreciate you. My ability to listen in the car. You make more money? I missed the other doll story here from TikTok. Hi. I go listen to a podcast would be so awesome. Okay, well, I just want to let you guys know that I already do. It would be a schedule thing. You could get sponsored money. Good for long nose. I already do put my YouTube, like the live replays and all that stuff is already like on a YouTube podcast. And then my short videos that I make of the stories like on TikTok and stuff are on a short podcast on like Apple Music and Spotify and all that stuff. If you look in the link in my bio or you go to tessicavision.com, they're all there. You can sell ads to third parties. Oh, the commercial break. Thank you so much. Oh my God, I have to remember commercial breaks. Podcast is usually 2 or more people. A podcast would be uninterrupted. I don't know if I can watch the video. I'd so turn in, but you're right. I'm not sure what would be the dog for you. Podcasters usually start out there first, maybe. Hello. I think you're already ahead of a podcast. You could use a podcast to read your huge email list. Maybe I have a guest for a moment and continue reading stories on here. I mean, that's the same thing that I'm doing now, and that I was going to make long videos for YouTube of me just reading a bunch of stories. So, all right. Well, I think I'm just going to, I want to watch this video. Let's watch this video. Hold on. The money on podcasts is better, but how do I get money? You can do a podcast solo. I think you've progressed past a podcast. That's what I figured. That's why I figured I'm going to make these long YouTube videos now where I'm reading a bunch of stories. So that'll kind of be like in a podcast form for you guys, right? And then I'll put it up on wherever. And then I have it set up on here on YouTube so that I can like have people on sometimes and we can chat and stuff. So that's kind of like a podcast. So I'm kind of doing my own kind of podcast thing, you know? I don't have any trouble sleeping, no. Jess. Okay, so my problem, Jess, and anyone else who's saying for me to be on with a person is scheduling, because I'm so different, busy, crazy things, different, changing all the time, that it would be really hard for me to like schedule something. I can't schedule something that's the same. Do you know what I mean? Like all the time. Like that would be the hard part for me, would be trying to schedule stuff with people. Can we watch this video? What is the purpose of becoming a member? If you become a member of the channel, if you click on the little perks, it's just for fun. It's just to support. Your name will be a different color. You'll have a little badge next to your name. You'll get special emotes that you can use in the chat. And you can actually have the badge next to your name and use the emotes when you do comments on my videos as well, which is kind of cool. But yeah, that's it. You should contact And That's Why We Drink podcast. Yeah. Well, okay, TikTok, you're not going to be able to see the video. I'm playing it on my computer, which is on my screen here. If you want to see the video, you got to come over here. Time management, yeah. What you're doing on YouTube is literally a podcast. I don't understand how people are realizing this. I know. That's what I thought. Okay. Hold on. I'm opening this video. And then let me download it. Let's get it ready. You're in both. No worries, Angel. No worries. Did we download? Did it download yet? Did you download? Okay, what are we looking at is the question. Does it say in here what we're looking at? Casper leaving and then transforms in the driveway. Okay. All right. All right. This is the video, friends. I don't know if there's sound or not, but I'll have sound here just in case. All right. Casper leaving then transforms in the driveway. Let's see. Where did he go? Oh my god, wait. Did you hold on? We're gonna do it again. I didn't do an ad. I'm gonna write it down. Hold on. Look, let's do it again. I'm gonna play it again. Did you see in the beginning? So wait, Sandra. Looks like my dog when she walks around with a blanket on her. Look, see? Comes out. The door opens. Look, this little thing comes out. You see that? And then look, when you look in the driveway, like it's like a person. You know, if I can zoom in. Can I zoom in? It doesn't let me zoom. It doesn't let me zoom in here. This is as good as I can get. Can you guys see it? Hold on. I'm gonna press play again. You see it? It's going. You can zoom. Okay, you can zoom. That's the door squeaking closed. Looks like a kid in a sheet. It does a little bit, right? But at the end, it's so big. Yeah, it's right here at the end. See it? Right here? It's starting over. It's just like on repeat. It's like this little thing, and then it walks over here, and then by the time it gets to the driveway, it's like really big. And it turns black. Yes. It's like white when it comes out of the door, right? There it is. There it is. There it is. Right here in the driveway. You guys see? The black thing holds hands with it transformed on the driveway holding hands. That's so weird. What is the white? They're saying Casper. She's saying that's like a ghost that she caught in her Ring camera. It's coming out of the house, right? Am I saying that wrong, Sandra? That's what it is, right? That ghost sounds like a cat. That's the door. You're hearing the door like, nope, see ya. I'm terrified. 3:15 a.m. that happened. Hold on, wait. My cats want to get out of the room. I'm going to press play again on it for you. Hold on. Thanks, Xena. That's the witching hour. I'm glad it's leaving and not coming. No, it's not her dog. It's not her dog. Looks like a kid in a sheet or oversized t-shirts. Reminds me of the stories of the black-eyed children. It looks like when it transforms, it turns into a woman with an old-style dress. That's what you see? I don't see that. Hey, Real Dad! The figure walking away looks like a Victorian lady holding her dress up at the hips. Maybe she was fed up of cleaning and left the house with her tea towel and threw it in the bush. It's dragging something behind it when it comes out the door. I had to zoom in to see that part. Looks like a woman with a black dress at the end, but the style of the dress is like the 80s. Not my dog. I have a huge black dog. Oh my God, I'm so late. I was making dinner and more. No, it's moving way too fast to be a kid, right? That's what I think. Because it's kind of like... Hold on. Look, it's kind of like... It's like zigzaggy and like fast. It's like kind of like fast and like glidey. You know what I mean? Hey, April. Guys, if you want to come chat, we're over here on YouTube. It's Tessica Vision, same name as here. That's really weird, Sandra. Thank you so... Did she call the cops? I'm assuming that she saw this, maybe it was like a recording the next day, because it was 3:15 in the morning, so I'm assuming that she was asleep. Not natural at all, right? Poof dress at the hip. She's holding it for sure. Interesting. I've never seen it in my house. Okay, that's good. I'm glad that you haven't seen it in your house. That's good, at least. You can see the figure next to the brick wall on the right. Moving so smoothly. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So weird. Thank you so much, Sandra. Whoa. Okay. Simone never answered, right? We need to pick some more stories. A goose. How old is this house? Can I put it in Discord? Is it okay, Sandra, if I put it in Discord for people to see? To take a better look at? Hey, April. First time seeing YouTube live on YouTube. I like YouTube more than TikTok. I know. Good night, Katie Joe. I love you so much. Mwah. Everyone, a lot of people on TikTok are like, I don't want to go to YouTube. Why are you doing that? And then they'll come over and they're like, oh, this is so much better. I'm like, yeah, it is so much better. Do an ad. Thank you, Amber. Okay, we're taking a small commercial break. Yes, thank you for asking. It's okay if I post it? Okay. All right, Sandra. Thank you so much. I'll post it in the Discord. We are taking a short commercial break. Let me know after these messages. We'll be right back. Boop. There's Discord right there for whoever was just asking. You click on this link right here, dsc.gg/Auntie Matrix. Please come and join us. You got a Kohl's ad? You tell me what ads you get. Kohl's ad? Lemonade Pet Insurance. YouTube is an upgrade. No ad this time. MacBook. No ad. Lady Raven. TikTok shop ad? No way. On YouTube? Did you get the video to your phone right away? Did you wake up at 3:15 so you can sleep again? Oh. Bailey's Furniture. Government Go Back to School. Walgreens Photo. Temu. Headphones. No ad. Folgers. Instacart. I love hearing about what the ads are. You were just sitting there. I was making a note of something. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can put this in Discord. This is the Ring video from live. Let me see if I can pop it in here. If it's small enough. Downloads. And it's this one. Will it go? Processing. Okay. Guys, the Ring video is up in Discord. If you want to take a better look, thank you so much for your permission to do that, Sandra. You just got here. Monster Energy. Hello, Snail. Appliances. Ghirardelli Chocolate. Thank you for subscribing, Cecily. Okay, does anybody have a story that I got? I know, right, Joy? Right? I want to get home quickly and screen mirror this on my huge TV so I can watch the video again. Just joined Discord. Whoop, whoop. How many computers do you have? I have one computer. I have one computer, but I have a second monitor. Who is this standing in the doorway? This doorway? I mean, nobody that I know. There shouldn't be anybody standing in that doorway. I have a Ring doorbell that involves one of your TikTok lives, but no footage to show. That footage was awesome. Yes, if you have YouTube Premium, you don't get ads. Anna, yes, my cat drools when they're happy. A couple of my cats do that. That means they're very comfortable and feel very safe for you, with you. Okay. If you have a story that you want me to read, throw the name of it in the YouTube chat over here. Tell me the name of it and I'll... Soul Energy? Is that one? Verity, Soul Energy. This is a different angle, yes. On TikTok, I'm on my phone, and it's like over here. I still have it up. TikTok is still up here. Weird Alien Dream. I'm just writing down a couple stories, and then we'll read them. Tractor Supply? Angel Handprints. Okay. All right, we have Soul Energy, Weird Alien Dream, and Angel Handprint. All right, let's find Soul Energy. Soul Energy. Yes, Raina, you will not get ads if you have YouTube Premium. You're very talented. You definitely need a Netflix show making millions. I do need a Netflix show. Guys, that seriously is like the next on my list. I have my book coming out. Devin, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you so much. Soul's Energy. I found it. Here it is right here. All right, let me put you up here. Okay, Soul's Energy. We are going to start this one at 57 minutes, 22 seconds. Here we go. Hi, Auntie. Hi. Thanks for sharing all of our stories and building a beautiful community. Thank you for being a part of it and sharing your story. I was about 17 when my friends Nichelle and Monica convinced me to stop by the house of a couple of brothers that Monica claimed she knew well enough to do such an impromptu drop-in. As an introvert, I hate drop-ins. FYI. Hey, Crafty Devil! We're over on YouTube. They did invite us in, but I'm not sure why, because it quickly became clear that she barely knew them. Oh my God, that's so awkward. The truth was the oldest brother knew her older sister. I instantly felt a weird soul connection, something extremely deep with the younger brother. It was as if there were a tether between us, an invisible cord. It wasn't about attraction or romance. This was something much different, much deeper. I could tell that he felt it too. We would look at each other and sort of get caught up, drawn in, but then we would catch ourselves. We were high school seniors, not interested in dating each other, so we didn't want anyone else to catch on because you just didn't say things like that. We have a soul connection. Mind you, this was many, many moons ago. Now you might be able to say that with hardly a raised eyebrow. Anyhow, it felt as if we had known each other forever, not just in this life, but all eternity, which seemed unfathomable, yet completely logical at the same time. It was nearly tangible, like web covered in maple syrup were thrown over us. We were on a sort of precipice, but I didn't understand the what, who, why, or how of it. I knew I wanted to stay connected to this person forever, but I didn't know how. We were just sitting around listening to music, and Monica was jabbering on about inconsequential things while the guys mostly ignored her. Before I could figure anything more out or gather the courage to make some move to ensure future contact with this guy, some other girls with another guy or two showed up and convinced the brothers to leave with them. Not surprisingly, we left on our own as our plans didn't mesh and we weren't part of their friend group. This whole visit lasted maybe 30 minutes, if that. I was devastated but didn't let on. I just hoped against hope I'd see him again soon, somehow. Important note here, one of the brothers drove a very nice, very distinctive Mustang. It was the car they always rode around in. I'd seen this car at this house many times before ever going there to meet them. The day we were there, this is the vehicle they left in. Unfortunately, I didn't talk to them again, although it wasn't surprising considering that we went to different, almost rival high schools. Fast forward a few months or so, Nichelle, Monica, and I were out driving one evening about a mile from my home and came upon an extremely serious car accident. The victims were no longer at the scene, but it was clear from the vehicle and the actions of the police that they were fatalities. Accidents like that always get to me, but seeing that distinctive convertible Mustang completely mangled would have caused me to wreck had I not been nearly stopped already. None of us spoke. We all just stared at the car in disbelief. We knew who had been in that car. I had this devastating knowing that the one I'd had the connection with had passed. I thought at least 2 of them passed, but I was quite certain of the one. It was odd for me, but I felt it so strong. I never told anyone how I felt, not even my friends. Monica claims she tried to find out details about the guys or the accident, but no one would talk to her about it. This was in the late 80s, no cell phones, no internet, no instant info, not everything was in the news, and things weren't always public as they are now. I drove past that house over and over, but never saw that car or them again. It always felt empty and quite bereft. I don't know what that word means. The blinds on their bedroom window were always closed. I never stopped. What could I have asked or said that wouldn't seem awful? I always felt it, and even when I drove by 20 plus years later and more, I still remember. I forced myself to forget the wreck scene as best I could, but it happened next to the park, and even years later, I could never take my son to play at that park. I just couldn't. Fast forward to an evening not too long ago. I was merrily, scrolling on TikTok and came across a guy I just recently followed. As I watched his video, I was hit hard by his energy. I fully recognized it and I instantly knew it was him. In that moment, I had a visual image of the house, which I haven't thought of in several years, pop into my mind. The image of the house was followed by the accident, the vague image I allow myself, then the memories I have from visiting with them at the house. I knew it was the same soul. Whoa, wait, what? I just stared, watching him over and over. I've tried to talk myself out of it, but I can't. I feel his exact same energy and it makes me smile and kind of laugh. It isn't uncommon for me to recognize someone by their energy, truly, but that is living, breathing human beings in this lifetime, or energies that have passed on and are recognizable in spirit form. But this, even for me, for all the odd, wild, and seemingly unexplainable experiences I've had in my life, this one is out there, way out there. This is the soul that I had the connection with that day all those years ago. How is that? How do I recognize that soul in another lifetime for him while I'm still in this one? I sat and binged his videos, of course. I have no intention of ever saying anything to him, and I won't identify him to others. I will say he seems to be a wonderful person, and that makes my soul very happy. I tried everything to talk myself out of this because it just seems too wild. It is his energy, though. I can try to deny it, but I think the joke would then be on me. Has this happened to anyone else? I would love feedback on this. Usually my shields are up better than this, but it happens. Names of friends were changed for privacy. The end. Okay. Does anybody... Wait, what's wrong with my sound? Guys, this is crazy. This happened with me and my husband, Lady Raven said. It's called an oversoul. What is an oversoul, Stephanie? Goosebumps, right? Like, oh my God. A walk-in? You think it was a walk-in? I would just say hi to him and let the chips fall where they may, Gomez says on TikTok. This is wild. What I just pulled it up on the TV and there's a dramatic time jump. You're already reading the story, but on my phone you're not. Totally threw me off. Oh, okay. Hold on, guys. What is an oversoul? The mic cut out for a second, sounded weird, but it fixed itself? Okay. Could be. Girl, you better get to know that man and marry him. Oh my God. If they're an infinite connection, surely they could only bring goodness to one another. Pretty sure it's not a walk-in. I understand those. It's like a master soul. You will find them repeated in different people sometimes all over your life. Have you ever met somebody who reminded you of someone else, even if they didn't look alike? At least send a message if your connection is that strong. It could still be for him too. This is very interesting. Very interesting. A crafty devil. Crafty devil, I'm sorry that you like TikTok better than YouTube. This is really hard to explain when it happens, how to recognize that feeling. No, you don't have your subscription anymore. I was going to say, what if he's looking for you too? That would be crazy. Maybe it's just a familial connection with the soul. Nope, not going there. Oh, you live in different countries. Interesting. Yes, Chris, hold on one second. First of all, I feel like I missed something. Delisa, thank you so much for sending a super sticker. And Heather and Naima, thank you guys so much for subscribing. And let us vote. This was really, really cool. Hold on, let's start a poll. Did you like that story? TikTok, let's vote. Did we like that story? Happy face for yes and a sad face for no. I didn't know I subscribed till today. I think my kid subbed for me. Oh my God, Lady Raven. Maybe it's like the movie Heaven Can Wait. Oh, I love that movie. Wait, that's the one with Reese Witherspoon, right? I don't know about messaging him. I'm following, have liked, and commented on some videos. Fun fact, your wood can be here in physical form, and your wood can be a guide for someone living in the same time. I need to stop watching Hallmark movies because I'm like, move countries. Move countries. Heaven Can Wait is with Warren Beatty. Oh, then what am I thinking of? You know that movie with Reese Witherspoon and maybe Mark Ruffalo? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? If the walk-in is a millennial, he is reincarnated. Soul. Oh, okay, Morgan. That makes more sense. Just like heaven. Okay, thank you. Thank you, boy mom. Thank you, boy mom. You can vote. The little vote popped up. My childhood crush died from cancer when we were 20. I met him again 7 years later in another man who looked similar but not twins. That is so cool, Stephanie. That is really, really cool. He's always the Hulk to me now. Yeah, Bruce Banner. Right? Such a good movie. Okay. We're looking for Weird Alien Dream. Thank you so much for sharing. That was a great story. Ending the poll. Heaven must be missing an angel. Missing one angel child. Oh, wait. What am I looking for? Weird. Oh, you know you do? That's so cool. Weird Alien Dream. Is it in this one? Linda. Is that you, Linda? Weird Alien Dream? Yes, it is you. I got you. I got you, boo-boo. Missing one angel child. You're here with me. Weird Alien. No vote popped up on YouTube for you? It's not a happy face, sad face on YouTube. It's like a yes or no. It comes up as like a little box, I think, for you guys. Jess. J3SS Jess, what's the name of your story? I'll write it down. And we'll read it. I'll put it on my list. Hi, Sherry. Love this stuff. I know it's so good, right? Guys, if you're on YouTube, please make sure that you have liked the live. You have to get out of it and click the thumbs up button for me. That really, really helps me. And we are going to take a quick commercial break on YouTube before we read the next story right now. Boop. Let me double check real quick. Okay, yeah, just let me know and I'll write it down. I'll put it on my little list. You read my comment before I finished typing. You read exactly how is that possible? There is a delay for you guys on YouTube. Shy! Oh! Thank you so, so much for your super chat. I think that's what that is, right? The super chat. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Giardelli ad, Jones Road, Instacart, Black Friday sale. Well, that's wrong. Reese Witherspoon. It's really hard, Megan. It's really hard. It sounds like an ocean. Yes. Old Civil War farm haunted. Okay, let me write that down. Old Civil War farm haunted. There are 2 stories in front of you, and then we'll be you. I don't know, Terry. Maybe I'm crazy. Self-defense ad. Low book sales. For my friends on TikTok, we are live on YouTube as well, and my main focus is on YouTube now. My main focus was on TikTok before, and now it's on YouTube. I still have you guys on, so you can still listen to stories here, and you can interact with each other, and I will interact with you sometimes, but my main focus is here. If you want to come chat here, just if you're talking about the sound and stuff, just so you know, on YouTube, the stream is 1,000 times better. The video is 1,000 times better. The sound is 1,000 times better. You can pause it. You can rewind it. You can see the stories on the screen while I read. I would suggest coming over. It's Tessica Vision, same name as here on YouTube. Tessica Vision. Come on over. Make sure you're signed into your own YouTube so you can chat. Olive Garden ad. Gaia commercial. Oh, I love Gaia. Do you guys have Gaia? Sometimes you won't get an ad. When I click an ad, some people get it and some people don't. New gift goal. Sure, I'll put up a gift goal. Why the fuck not? Thanks, Megan. We'll put up the corgis. The corgis. I just realized you're live. Clothing shop. Good night, Jennifer. Okay. Love this move to YouTube. Whoop, whoop. Guy is so good. Just jump from TikTok. Hi. Here from TikTok. Hi. Yes, get on Discord, Shady Lane. Yes, you can put the YouTube live right on your TV. People like to put me on their TV on YouTube, and then they have me open on their phones too so they can chat, but they watch on TV. Eye contacts, ads. You're welcome, Verity. Okay, we're reading Weird Alien Dream, and we are starting this one at 1 hour, 14:15. 1:14:15. Hey, Jazz. Thank you. All right, here we go. Weird Alien Dream. Hi, Auntie Matrix. Hi. Love you. Love you too. This is kind of long. Perfect. We love the long ones. My dream started out with me and my daughter outside the mobile home that we lived in the dream. My husband was inside the mobile home. My daughter was a teenager and I was younger as well. The sky was blue as usual and the sun was larger than usual here currently. We could look at the sun with no discomfort, and I suddenly noticed a white lighted thing going around and around the sun rather quickly. I called to my husband to come out and look at this strange occurrence. He said he needed to finish what he was doing. The thing then stopped going around the sun. This all took a few minutes. Took only a few minutes, and he missed it. Then one spot on the sun got darker and turned black, and the other spots did the same until the sun was a black object hanging in the dark, star-filled sky. It started getting colder, and I thought, we're all going to freeze to death. Oh my God. It didn't freeze right away because of our atmosphere. At least that was the case in my dream. Within 30 seconds, things started warming up again, and a yellow-orange glow appeared around the horizon. We started hearing beings in many spaceships speaking to us from above. They were good aliens. They were around the Earth and the Moon, and they were saying that everything was all right, we would be fine. There was a discussion as to what temperature the planet should be kept at. They tried 90 degrees Fahrenheit and other temperatures down to 60 degrees. It was finally settled that 80 degrees would be a good temperature. We were told by the beings that the planet and our moon would be moved to another solar system in another galaxy across the universe, and that it would take several months travel time. We were told that money was no longer going to have any value. All weapons, from guns to nuclear weapons, were made useless. We didn't need any of that anymore. Everyone would be provided for, from the poorest of the poor to the richest of the rich. Everybody would be and feel equal. Mostly people felt calmer and fine. Some were a little anxious, though. No one needed to work anymore. I felt very calm and could telepathically see things happening around the planet. We all still had free will. People became enamored of the coins and other money that they had, and other things that came from Earth before the sun went dark and before we started being moved. Here is a particularly weird part. After a while, people decided to dig up their dead relatives in their graves, and were taking off their jewelry, not for their value, just because they wanted them to remember and to treasure. They still needed something to do, so that's one of the things they did for the time being. The planet was going to be cleaned up. More than half of the population would be moved to other planets because that is where their souls came from originally. I think the internet was still up and cell phones still worked, at least for a while, and we were told that we could get electricity from the energy in the atmosphere, but that eventually we wouldn't even need that because everyone would live in peace and harmony and could communicate telepathically. Everyone would be happy. The sky was still somewhat dark, so we could see the stars going by as we traveled through the universe. At one point, we could see other galaxies, and we were told that we were going through a cluster of galaxies. It was quite interesting. The warmth continued to be provided by many spaceships. Oh, so the spaceships were providing the warmth. That's very interesting. We eventually arrived at our destination, and we would get help from the ETs in getting our planet back in order. It would take many, many years to do this, maybe even several hundred years or more. I then woke up from the dream. It was very, very interesting and weird. The end. This is a very cool dream. I wish that was real life. Does anybody else wish that was real life? Thank you for subscribing, Alum and LBK and Jazz, by the way. This tree was so cool, right? That sounds so awesome, Nikki. I'm going to put up a poll as well so we can vote while we're chatting. I know YouTube is a little bit behind. Did you like that story? The 80 degrees is a little much. Okay, TikTok, we're voting. Did you like that story? Happy face for yes and a sad face for no. 80 degrees, I guess, is a little hot. I mean, I don't think it's that bad. I think I could live with 80 degrees. I like it warmer. 90 would definitely be too hot. It will be real life when the world ends. Yes. Sounds like full ascension. Can you just imagine, though, like, not worrying about money, not worrying about any of that stuff, just everyone living, not worrying about violence and guns, being able to communicate telepathically. I just remembered that I still have this lovely drink. I wouldn't want that. It sounds too boring. People started digging up the dead out of boredom. That's very true. That is very true. I can handle 80. I could take a break from the heat. I want to go to the world right now. I'm ready. I'm ready too. I'm so into it. I know it was just a dream, but it would be really cool. As I'm watching Walking Dead and thinking about what would happen. 80 is perfect, you think so? I think 75 is better, yeah. I agree. It's -20? Symbolic, where are you? Where do you live that it's -20? You can't be, that can't be real. Digging up dead? Nope, haunted for life. That's true, 80 with no sun ever might be okay, but we do need the light, right? You get -40 in Canada, Megan? -40. Are we talking about Fahrenheit or Celsius? You're in Alaska? Oh my God. Are you like in the part of Alaska where you're totally in the dark for like days and weeks and months? Celsius. Okay. So then what is that for me? Because we're in Fahrenheit over here. So what is like, girl, I put together a new coffee table while listening. Nice, Mary. Nice. I don't want to dig up bodies, but the rest sounds fabulous. Where can I sign up? I live somewhere it can get down to -45, so anything over plus 10. Fuck are you guys saying? I'm in America over here, okay? I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand. I don't understand. Thank you so much for sharing your story. This Texas girl would freeze so fast. Can you guys like... Hey, Ariana. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? But there's a big cluster of galaxies, though. That part is actually a thing. -50. I don't understand what that means, guys. Can we, like, transfer that over? Alexa, what is -50 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
-50 degrees Celsius is -58 degrees Fahrenheit.
-58? What? Get the fuck out of here. I'm glad you're here too, Ariana. We're actually live on YouTube. If you want to come over here, we're chatting more over here. Or you could just stay here. That dream is lovely, but it would not be sustainable because people in general would not be able to be happy all the time. They couldn't handle it. It would fall apart. Sad but true. Polar bear cold. How do you subscribe here? You mean like a paid... It's called being a member here. Here, this is the member thing. It's youtube.com/JessicaVision/join. I think. Try this. I think that's it. Your Alexa answered. Thank you, Megan. If you want to become a member here, you can go. I believe this is the right place to go. Let me see. Yes. If you want to become a member on YouTube here, you click there. You get a little badge next to your name. Your name's a different color. You get the emotes and stuff. I think I was chatting on an old video of yours because I'm silly. No, I just saw you, Mary. I answered that over there. I think some people are addicted to the feeling of chaos. It would be hard. That's true. I am people. People definitely are addicted to the feeling of chaos. The real monsters are the people. Hey, Ari. Welcome from TikTok. Okay. All right. Well, we do dreams sometimes, but we like, the weird shit. Okay, we're doing angel handprint next. We're doing angel handprint, and then we're doing old Civil War farm haunted. Ooh. Okay. Let's pull you up. Let me put you up that we read you on live. Close you up. And our next one is going to be angel handprint. Okay. Oh, Mary. That's funny. Guys, if you are in the YouTube live, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. And please give a thumbs up to the live. You have to go out of the live and hit the thumbs up button. It really helps me. People will get bored. And before our next story, here's a short commercial break. Okay. Utopia. People will get bored. I haven't been able to take my students outside because our playground has been so icy. Oh my God, that's so crazy to me. Angel Handprint is the next one. It does sound interesting, right? I'm very interested to read this one. Okay. If you want to send stories, guys, you can send them right here. Send stories to auntiematrix@gmail.com. I have it written right down here. And then all my other links, if you're interested in them, are at tessicavision.com. But auntiematrix@gmail.com, you can send. Thank you for subscribing, Pookaroo. TikTok and Credit Karma. I love it. Also, while we're here, we love to hear what your ads were. No ad for you. How do you get the membership? You have to... Are any of my mods still here? On YouTube? This is how you go. You get a membership here at this youtube.com/tessicavision/join. The link that I just did, you can use that to become a member. That's really weird, Crafty Devil. Maybe it's just a TikTok glitch. They have a lot of those. My mic is in and out every so often. That's weird. Shouldn't be. You are. Okay. Cool. You guys, mods, you can put links in the chat like I'm doing. So if people ask for stuff, you can put a link in the chat. And if you don't know what the links are, I have them in the Discord in like the FAQ section. So you can like copy and paste if it's easier for you. Time hurts. Mic is fine for you? Okay. We're reading Angel Handprint, and we're starting this at 127:48. Here we go. Hi, Jolie here. Hello, Jolie. I absolutely love listening to all of your stories and the way that you tell the stories sent to you. Love you. I love you too. I'll go ahead and say up front that I have several stories, but I will save them for later. This one, my husband and I talked about recently, and I can remember it quite vividly. I guess I will call this one Angel Handprint. Sorry it's so long. Please never apologize for it being long. We love when they're long. I honestly don't remember how old I was for sure, but I do know that I was at least 10. So in the time frame of 10 to 13. Now, my brother and I grew up with seasonal asthma, so my mom had this habit of coming in to kind of check on us while we were asleep. She didn't have any nanny cams or baby monitors or anything like that, so she would just kind of sneak in and every now and then make sure that we were breathing. Now, that's kind of important for the story as far as my mom regularly checking in on me at night, at least twice, by the way. My brother's room was down the hall from mine, so sometimes if I was still awake, I could hear her go past my room to check on him first and then come back to me, and then I could pretend like I was asleep again. So this night, I don't recall hearing her go past my room, but I was still awake and I was dozing in and out. My mom normally would have had to lean over and check to see if I'm still breathing because I like to sleep under the covers, like my head would be covered. Everything would be covered. You couldn't see my face at all, so she would have to like gently rest on the bed and lean over to check on me because I was difficult. Also, that probably did not help my asthma, but oh well. I was just going to say, if you have trouble breathing, you should probably not be all the way with your head under the covers. Anyways, as I was laying there, I didn't see any dim lights come through my room or anything like that from her opening the door. I just kind of felt my bed move down. Like somebody was sitting their hand on the side of the bed trying to lean over and check on me like my mom would normally do. So I didn't really think anything of it. I waited a few minutes because, I had to keep pretending that I was asleep right? Especially if that was my mom, had to keep up the act. So I waited a minute and then I opened my eyes and I noticed the door to my room had not moved 1 inch. It was still exactly the way that it had been. There were no noises outside of my room. There was no shadows under the door passing by, nothing. Because I did have a little nightlight in the corner I could see in front of me, I could see the things around me, so it wasn't just like it was pitch black or anything. But as I looked up, I kind of checked over my bed, because in my mind, I was like, I know for a fact that I felt something move my bed because my whole body shifted. Well, as I look where I felt that happened, there is a handprint beside my left leg, very visible in the covers on the top of the covers. There is a handprint and it's facing me, like the fingertips are facing me, so I know for a fact that it was not my hand. I couldn't do that. I can't reach that far or twist like that. I kind of take a second to realize, okay, there's a handprint here. Somebody or something was just here. So I call out for my mom. I yell for her, Mom, please come here. Please come here. And so she comes in and she's like, hey, are you okay? What's wrong? What happened? And I tell her everything that happened and that I felt something move my bed. And she was like, honey, I haven't been in here. It's been a long time since I was in here. I was actually about to come and check on you again. And that's when I really started freaking out. So I started crying and she was like, what are you going on about? What is it? And she hasn't sat on my bed or anything at this point. She's just kind of standing over me at this point. I'm telling her to look at my bed. There's a handprint right there. And I point to it with my right hand because my left hand is still up under the covers and I'm too afraid to move it so that she can see the handprint. She looks at it and she says, oh, okay, calm down. It's all right. And she just keeps saying, calm down. It's okay. And I'm like, do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see the handprint too? And she's like, yes, sweetheart, I see it. It's okay. Maybe it was just an angel checking on you. Oh my God. Nope. I mean, maybe it was an angel. That gave me some chills though. I don't think I liked that. Megan, yep. That's how I'm feeling. Persevere. That's how I'm feeling. Christina. Nope. She did see the handprint. She saw it and she was like, it's okay. Maybe it was just an angel. Mm-mm. No, thank you. Nope. I don't know. Is that an angel? Do you guys? I mean, it could have been an angel. It could have been someone checking on her and making sure she was okay. I would believe that more if she was actually physically having problems breathing. And then that happened, then I would say, okay, maybe it was like someone. Full body chills, right? Chilly chills. I love that you guys are using the emotes. Maybe it was an angel, but my mom says it's an angel. I'm going to try my hardest to believe it's an angel. Was it, did anything ever happen again? Did you ever feel or sense any other activity in that room? Oh my God, Megan, yes, gotta keep it together for the children. The worst part of being the adult. I think her mom just didn't want to show her own fear and try to keep her kid calm. Yes, that's exactly what I would have done. And that is one of the hardest things about being an adult, you're right. But it also actually kind of helps when you're momming, when you have to mom and like something is happening that's terrifying and you have to make your kid be okay because it kind of forces you to be okay. Do you know what I mean? Her mom trying to convince herself it was an angel trying to keep her calm as well. Yes. Maybe that's what it was, impeding her breathing. You think the entity was impeding her breathing? Did you have any problems with your breathing after? Temporary reality shift, maybe. Angels would bring a calming feeling, I think. I would think so too, but if you didn't know what it was, it might not. I think my mom was just trying to calm her down, but it was probably freaking her out. Maybe it was an angel, but probably not. Mom mode. You got to go into mom mode. Okay, we are going to vote while we're chatting. Did you like that story? Did we like that story? Face for yes, sad face for no on TikTok. On YouTube, it's a yes or no little poll. Sleep paralysis sometimes affects breathing. Yes, sometimes sensitivities can feel the trauma of spirits or ghosts. Really? Oh, sensitives. Mom mode. Whoo! That was a good one, though. That was a good one. Girl, yes, I have so many stories And she was 100% scared because I asked her about it later and she did not know how to explain it. Yes. Mm-hmm. Did it smell like sage in the house for days after that? Legit, I would be cleansing the house. Mom, show no fear. We can't, man. We can't show any fear. Oh my God, I had something similar happen in my early teens. No handprint, but thought my mom was in my room putting socks up and checking on me. I saw her, but she was never in there. Persevere. Make a shirt with you spraying the smudge spray that says Mom mode activated. That's such a good idea, Megan. Friends, by the way, hold on, I'm gonna write it down. If anyone's interested, I do have merch. There's like 6 different designs and there's some other stuff too. Now I have like a protection pillow and a dream journal and stuff. And I just put the link into YouTube. It's tessicavision.company.site. If you want to check out the merch, feel free to do so. Friends on TikTok, you can go to tessicavision.company.site, or you know what? Just go to the link in my bio and you can see the thing that says merch if you're interested. My nose piercing looks sore. It's not sore at all. I've had it for years and it's completely healed up, but thanks. Angel Handprint reminds me of Castiel's entrance in season 4 of Supernatural. Cass! Woo! I apparently saw angels as a child, but I don't remember it. My mom says I was never scared. That's actually really, really cool. I had a patient with a very similar experience of feeling someone sit on her bed and pat her on the leg in a reassuring way. She said she wasn't frightened, but all weird things happened then. Ari. Hey, Reese. What's going on? Oh my God, guys. My butt. My butt. I have heard rumors, Shelly. I'm still not done with the whole series, though. Supernatural fans. SPN fans. I'm in season 14 right now. Okay. I can lucid dream a lot, and I tested landing in dreams. You actually can. That's so cool. Sherry, did you just say, Castiel? You can see me better, Reese? You can see me better on TikTok than on YouTube? That's so weird. Jensen and Jared wrote it? Oh my God, that's so cool. Is it just for me or the poll goes up before you say it? It's probably because YouTube has a delay. YouTube has a delay. I know I'm almost to the end. I know I've missed you too. Don't tell me anything. I haven't finished the series yet. Boop, boop. Okay, let's get the next story rolling. Thank you so much for sharing. This is a really good one. Read on live. Let's go. Okay. Closing that one, and now we are going for Old Civil War. Are you still in here? Jesse with a 3, J3's, just that one. Old Civil War Farm Haunted. Want to make sure you're still here. Yes. Okay, perfect. Old. I need to figure out how to... Is there like a way that I can make it so YouTube doesn't do a delay? Let me find this one. First time on YouTube with you. Love it. Yes, Mary! Welcome! I've actually told the people in my dream I am not there. I am actually somewhere else sleeping. Really? And they didn't try to kill you? Hello, Dakota. Welcome! Here I am. I love watching your lives. Yay! I love being live. Okay, let me find this one. Old Civil War Farm Haunted. Oh, I'm a scared. I'm a scared. That one does sound good, right? Okay. They usually just argue with me until I wake myself up because I know I'm right. That's so funny. If YouTube was faster, it would be easier to sync up. Yes, it would. It would. Thank you, Jub. They're not my stories, though. I'm just sharing them. You can gift on YouTube. You can send super stickers and super chats on YouTube. That's how you send gifts on YouTube. And you can become a member, which is also supporting me. Okay. We're reading Old Civil War Farm Haunted. 14026. Here we go. Hi, Auntie Matrix. Hi. I love your content and the stories that you read. I look forward to them. Thank you. So this isn't a glitch, but a haunted story. I was young, about maybe 8 years old. My whole family, which includes my 2 younger brothers, we'll call him my middle brother, Edward, which is only about 14 months younger than me. My youngest brother will be called Jared. He's 3.5 years younger than me. So our whole family, my parents, and all 3 kids were excited to see everyone. We went to visit my aunt, uncle, and our cousins. We had 3 cousins, not really sure of their ages. The 2 youngest was around my brothers and my age. The oldest cousin was older than me and every one of us kids by maybe 5 years. Anyway, oldest cousin, she will go by N. Middle cousin, she will be D, and the youngest brother, C. And their youngest brother, C. They just moved into the newish place for them. Apologies for this being so long. We love long stories. Don't worry, we love them. I'm going to give you the history of the old farm. It is important. It was known as the Tidewater Mansion, was built in 1803 by Colonel Frisbee Tilghman, 1773 to 1847, son of Maryland's first Attorney General, James Tilghman. It is near the Antietam battlefield. Am I saying that right? It was used in the Civil War. I was told it was a hospital for soldiers who traveled and were injured. Back to my story. We get into the car and we and Giddy are excited. Oh, Giddy. We get into the car and we're giddy and excited to see and play with our cousins. When we left, the sun was just starting to go down. When we arrived, it was dark. After about a half-hour drive, we slowed down and pulled into this long, gravelly lane. It had really tall trees on each side of the long driveway. We pulled up front of this huge stone home. We all got out of the car and we were oohing and eyeing from what we seen. It was so cool and large. We all started to look around, seeing a few buildings still standing. One building was a large barn and it looked stable, but looked very dirty and a little beat up. Our cousins came out to meet us. They were just as excited to see us as we were to see them. We all head into the home. It had a huge door that squeaked when the door opened. The foyer was large and beautiful. It had a spiral staircase. I had never seen a home so big and beautiful. The parents went off into the living room kitchen area, which was left of the door when walking in. So it was the front door, the basement door, and the doorway to the living room, all located to the left of the front door. My brothers and my cousin C went off to play. My oldest cousin decided to go to her room, so that left my cousin D and I. She started talking about her basement and how creepy it was. She's touching the basement doorknob. I looked at her kind of like, no, I don't want to see. It was too late. She had already turned the knob and opened the door just enough for us to look down and see it was a dirt floor. And as the light shined on something, as I focus my eyes a bit more, I see that it's some kind of handcuffs hanging off of what looked like to be really old metal beds. My eyes widened and my mouth dropped. I looked at my cousin and said, please shut the door. She looked at me and shrugged her shoulders and shut it. As I'm standing there a little bit in shock about what I'd just seen, I quickly brushed it off. As we head up the stairs, as it spiraled around, we circled the stairway twice and ended up in my cousin's room. It was huge, high ceilings, and a fireplace in every room. Fancy as schmancy. We got settled playing with Barbies. We're laughing and playing, and we suddenly hear banging coming from the room right above us. We heard it and shrugged it off, thinking it was our brothers playing. So we started playing again, and not much longer after we hear it again, but it's louder, and it sounds like it's in the same room as us. We both looked at each other. I am silently freaking out. She looks at me and said, the attic is right above us. Let's go check it out. No. I firmly said, no, thank you. She looked at me and asked me if I wanted to go downstairs to see what everyone was doing. I said yes and tried to maintain that I wasn't scared, even though I was the exact opposite. We get downstairs and all of the lights are on in every room. Our parents went outside and had a bonfire going. As we come around the doorway to the living room, we meet the rest of the kids there. The living room was directly beside the dining room, and then the kitchen was right beside the dining room. We're goofing around making jokes at one another when I notice out of the side of my eye something move. I turned that way to see about 4 kitchen cabinet doors violently opening and shutting. We all ran out of the house screaming, all of us running to our parents who were outside. We all told them what we saw, and our parents said, "No, what do you mean? It was your imagination." Oh my God, I fucking hate kitchen stuff. I hate the kitchen stuff. They wanted us to go back into the house, and I refused. My dad has always believed in ghosts, and when I refused to go back in, he believed what I saw. Not much longer after that, we all left. I don't remember much more of that night. I can tell you like it just happened yesterday. Over the years, my aunt, uncles, and cousins moved out of the farm, and the farm became a place for weddings and other fancy gatherings. I still drive by and look at this newly renovated now. I want to know more about the place and all the stories. I have thought that I'd love to go back and see it. I don't think I physically could, though. Thank you for listening to my story. I appreciate you and love you all. Thank you so much. Oh, my name is Jessica. Hello, Jessica. The end. Nope. No, thank you. The kitchen shit scares me so much. I do not like when cabinets are going. Nope. When the cabinets are going, and what the fuck did you see outside? And then what was in the attic? So there was something in the basement. There were these weird beds in the basement with a dirt floor and like some chains. And then there was friggin' something in the attic. Oh, thank you so much, Dub. Thank you for the gift. Craziness. Oh, hold on, I saw some stuff out of the corner of my eye before. Ari, thank you so much for the super sticker and the super chat. I appreciate you so much. And Elisa, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the Glitch community. I appreciate you. Bye, Angel. Why were there handcuffs, right? Audio is perfect of YouTube. Yep. It's nice. It's nice. The delay on YouTube is on our end, not yours. If I look at the time scroll red bar, it's not at the end, so I scroll to the end to catch up to the live. Oh, Anna, that makes so much sense. It was shackles, right? That's what I was thinking, but why was there beds with shackles on a dirt floor? Like, if someone was selling the house, why wouldn't they get rid of that? Whatever you show in your flashlight, I was triggered by the invasion of privacy. You would totally go back in? You're crazy. I have chills too. Hold on. We are going to vote while we're chatting. Do you like that story? They weren't supposed to go in the basement. Well, I mean, they just shouldn't be in the basement, period. Like, the things just shouldn't be in the basement. Uh-oh. I just heard, did you guys just hear Uncle Matrix screaming at one of the cats? Guarantee someone was in the tree. Guarantee. Kinky freaks, Jess. Forgotten dungeon. Where was the farm? The farm was you did hear him? You heard him? The farm was Tidewater Mansion. So where is that? Where is Tidewater Mansion? Sharpsburg, Maryland. Thank you. Sharpsburg, Maryland. Basement sounds like a good time. Did you hear about the actor that played Crowley on Supernatural? No. If it's a spoiler, don't tell me. JJ Punk, because I'm not done with the series yet. The hospital was for both sides of the Civil War, therefore some were prisoners. Oh, Lori, that makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. That would be a very haunted place. Gomez, I don't know. If they tell me, I'll let you know. Real life? Tell me, JJ Punk, what happened? Did you already see the 3 trials? That was like a while ago, wasn't it? When they had to do the trials? Oh, I moved my sticker down. I didn't mean to do that. I don't even know how I did that. How did I do that? I can't even move it. He had 6 heart attacks and had to be revived 4 times. Is he okay? Bye, Jolie. Thank you. He had 6 oh my god. Oh my god. That's crazy. Let me fix my sticker. There's my sticker. Oh my god. He had a Widowmaker. He's getting better now. Thank God he's okay. Thank the Lord. I love Crowley. Oh. Thank you so much for sharing your story, Jess. Thank you, thank you. That was crazy. Freaking weird, man. Weird and crazy. No thank you to the cabinets. I drank too much cocoa, now I'm wired. Oh my god. Oh, really? That would have killed so many people. He's fucking Crowley, though. He's fucking... I was so sad when he was done on the show. Like, I still want him back. I know he's not coming back, but I still really wanted him back. I'm in season 14. Okay, we read this one on live. Put that here. That's okay, JJ. Off-topic question. Is it normal to laugh in your sleep? My husband said I do it all the time. He's recorded. It means it's freaky. That's really weird. I don't know if it's normal. I mean, people talk in their sleep and walk in their sleep. I'm sure laughing in their sleep is normal. I am still here, Lisa. He's the king. How late will you be on here tonight? I want to submit a story. Oh, it's 11:20. I'm not going to be on here very much longer. I normally like to try to get off by midnight. So I'll probably be on here for another 30 minutes or so. My kids always laugh in their sleep. Yo, sleep talking fucking creeps me out. My daughter sleep talks all the time. Her father, when we were together, he slept talk all the time. He used to get so mad at me in his sleep. It was really funny. It was creepy. It always creeps me out. But then it was really funny because he would get mad at me because he would say something that wouldn't make any sense. And I would be like, you're sleeping. And he would get so mad because he was sleeping, but he didn't think he was sleeping, you know? It was funny. But my daughter, when she talks in her sleep, man, it freaks me out. Blah! I don't like it. Freaks me out, man. You wake yourself up by snoring, Sherry. I laugh in my sleep all the time and talk and walk. You've woken yourself up laughing? Freaks you out too. Oh my god. Okay. My mom sleeps with her eyes slightly open. That is really scary. That's so scary. Okay, let's grab like a couple more stories because I'm only gonna be on for like 30 more minutes. Who else has a story? If you don't have one, I have plenty to read. If you're here. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Grandma's cookies. All right. Grandma's cookies. I slept, ran in a nightmare, and just about jumped off our second story balcony. What? Be careful, man. Okay, we got Grandma's cookies. Communicating in a different dimension. Communicating in a different dimension. Got you, boo-boo. I love Selena's photo. Is Selena a person in here? This is a song that doesn't end. Yeah. We got a tickle in my throat. More vivid dreams. I see that you go on YouTube now. How does it work now? Lisa, so I was on Focus on TikTok for like an hour and a half before, and I was only on TikTok. And now I'm on YouTube, and my focus is mainly on YouTube, but I have TikTok on so you can still hear stories. But if you want to chat, the main chat is over here. A lot of people don't want to switch, but then they switch, and then they really love it on YouTube. The quality is just a lot better. And you can like pause the stream and rewind the stream. Chris, beautiful. I don't know if they're still here. They were on TikTok. Has anyone tried the gateway meditations? They're really trippy and on here free. No. What is that? What is a gateway meditation? Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Okay. All right. Let's read Grandma's Cookies. Grandma's Cookies. Cookie Crisp. Ooh. Grandma's Cookies, you sent this at 11:11, I want you to know. Those are the ones that the CIA used for astral projection remote viewing. Oh, I haven't tried them. Have you guys tried them? Do they work? I'm very interested. Do they work? Let's pop you out here. Grandma's Cookies. You've done remote viewing? I really want to try that. I just have no idea where to even start. I don't know where to even start. It's really cool, working really interesting experiences so far. I gotta try those. Let me write that down. Gateway meditations. I feel like I wrote something on another one of my post-its and I threw it on the floor. Nope, it wasn't this one. Where did I write it? I remember making a note for something, but I don't remember what it was. Okay. I don't think I've remote viewed, just tried the meditations and get to a place where I don't have hands. Like I couldn't feel that they were cold. What? I was able to read a random number on a paper high up on a shelf that I couldn't reach without a ladder. It was insane. That's so cool, Jess. I want to do that. I had a roommate years ago that came into our room and got ready to leave again. I wasn't feeling well and had been sleeping. She said after she left the room, I called for her and she came back in. She said I was sitting up and staring at her and then just started laughing. It's fucking creepy. It's so creepy. Where'd you learn how to do that though, Jess? Did you see that Sherry Lewis's daughter is on TikTok? She got lamb chop and all the puppets. No, I didn't see. Lamb chops play along where kids come to play along. Oh my goodness. I'm just waiting to see what Jess says about how she did this because I'm very interested. And then we're going to read Grandma's cookies. I took a class I remote viewed from the eyes of a cat. I'm an animal intuitive. This shit is so fucking cool. I miss watching Lamb Chop too. I used to love Lamb Chop. So cute. So cute. Gateway meditations I need to look up. Ooh. I didn't. I just heard about it and tried it and it worked when I was younger. I haven't done it in a long time though. Oh. All right, we are reading Grandma's Cookies. And we are starting to read that at 2 hours, 52 seconds. Okay. Here we go. Hi, Auntie. Hi. So last time I shared a scary paranormal encounter I had while living in Holland, but I want to share something sweet this time. When I was around 7, my grandma came to stay with me while my dad and mom were stationed overseas for a year. Since my parents were regularly deployed, stationed, or on TWY in the military, I don't know what that is, she would come to stay with us quite regularly when we lived stateside. I even persuaded my parents to buy me a bunk bed so she could sleep on the bottom bunk when she came to stay. Having her sleep in my room with me really eased my anxiety. As a child, I suffered... Oh, I forgot to do this. As a child, I suffered from nightly nightmares and would sleepwalk, so her presence was a comfort during those times of stress. One of the nights during that stay, I had a dream which I wouldn't classify as a nightmare, just unpleasant. In the dream, I saw myself as an adult, and I was staying at my grandma's house. Everything looked like it would in real life, and all the way down to the house layout and her TV in her living room. As I was coming down the stairs into the living room, I heard my grandma call me from far away. Once downstairs, the TV turned on, and I just froze looking at it, wondering why it had turned on. The channel wasn't clear, and there was no volume, but I could hear my grandma call my name again, but from the TV. I know this is a sweet sound, but that's giving me poltergeist vibes, and it's really freaking me out a little bit. Still frozen in place, I called back for her and asked where she was. She said she was in heaven, but I could hear her voice coming through the TV. I was so confused. If she's in heaven, then she's dead, which is news to me, and why is she talking to me from the TV? So that's exactly what I asked her. She said she had died but wanted to say goodbye to me, and God had let her come through this way before she crossed. I started to cry and told her I missed her. I asked her if she could come back to visit me. She told me she loved me and that she would come visit only if God let her. I told her I loved her and I hoped he would. Then the TV turned off. I felt so alone and began to cry so hard in my dream, I woke myself up crying in real life. Through the tears, I climbed down the bunk bed ladder and knelt by the side of the bed my grandma was sleeping in. She woke up to me crying by her bedside and asked why I was crying. I said it was a bad dream and that she had died and asked her if when she died she would come back to visit me. Her response stopped me from crying. She told me she would only if God let her. I nearly shouted, "That's what you said in my dream." I made her promise right there that she would try to come back and visit after she died. Fast forward to me in my 30s, I would spend my summers with her, taking care of her now that she was suffering from dementia at 100 years old. God bless her that she lived that old, though. Even though she had dementia, she never forgot who I was. Oh, thank God. Which was amazing, seeing she had 120 grandchildren. What? She had 120 grandchildren? That's not possible, is it? She never forgot that dream and always said that she would keep her promise, but only if God let her. My grandma died at 103. Yes, 103, and still it wasn't enough time for me, but I had her promise to look forward to. Oh my God. Fast forward 10 years, present day, and I am now 43. Still waiting on her to come visit. I've had a few signs that she was visiting, but as you do, you write them off as wishful thinking or even a trickster spirit. Well, last month I woke up from a dream. When I woke up, I heard running up that hill in my head on repeat, and then the undeniable smell of chocolate chip cookies. I knew right away it was her because One, because I knew it in my heart, and two, I am not a baker of cookies or anything for that matter. It was the visit I had been waiting for, and never in a million years would I have thought I would smell her cookies once again. And I'm pretty sure my childhood dog came with to visit her too. She always spoiled me, and like all good grandmas, she loved to make homemade cookies for me and would even ship them out of state and overseas when we were stationed too far to drive. Also, during that visit, I had the dream my dog ate a dozen of her chocolate chip cookies she was cooling on the counter. My grandma was always my rock, more like my mother, and I believe we have a soul connection, and I was so blessed to have her in my life. Thank you, Auntie. Love you, Auntie. Thanks for letting me share. The end. Oh, JJ, you're bawling. I'm trying not to cry because it was such a sweet story. Yes, 9 kids and lots of grandchildren. That is so crazy. Yes, God bless her. 103 and so many grandchildren. What a beautiful, that is a really, really beautiful story. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yes, so beautiful. I love that she came to visit you. Oh my God, I can't believe this woman lived such a long life. How beautiful. I know. Oh, I love it too. I know. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm hitting my thing. She did. She gave you your sign. Yes. I'm going to put this poll up. Did you like that story? And we are going to vote on there, and we are going to vote on TikTok. Did you like that story? What an awesome lady. Best grandma ever. It's really beautiful. Oh, if you ever want to share, I would love to see a picture of you and your grandma. I love grandmas. I mean, who doesn't love grandmas? Someone on TikTok said, nice, she got cookie smells. My dad just hides my keys. Why does your dad hide your keys? I sent a question about recurring dreams I have. I mean, I'm not an expert on dreams whatsoever. Makes me miss my grandpa. I know, I miss all my grandparents. I know, everyone's right here. I know. Yeah, we're reading another one. We have 2 more. We have 1 more? I have to see. The next one is communicating in a different dimension, I think. I have the perfect one when she celebrated her 100th birthday and took her first selfie. If you wouldn't mind sharing that, I would love to see it. And let me know if you would be okay with me sharing it with everybody. If you don't want to, it's okay too, obviously. I don't want to, like, you know. I would just love to see her. I know. He's been passed since 09 and it's his little sign for you. That's so cute. The difference between dads and grandmas. My papa gives me wet willies in my sleep and I wake up to a wet ear and sometimes hear him laugh. What? No way. That's really funny. All of us are going to cry. I know. Sending it. Oh, she's going to send the picture. He used to tell everyone I was his school teacher while I was still in college. What? He died before I finished school. I wish I could tell him I'm finally his school teacher. My grandpa also lived to 100. That's awesome. I used to get the smell of cigarettes from a relative. I think cookies would be more pleasant, but I'll take any sign. My grandparents visit me in dreams. That's awesome. You just sent it? All right. Let's see this picture. Hold on. Let's go back to grandma's cookies. Wait, it just said that you sent another one. Where did it go? It literally just said, oh, did I like accidentally? I did. Here it is. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, why is she so cute? And you are also so cute. Hold on. All right, you guys ready? I can share, right? I can share. Share for the world. Look. Look, it's Grandma. Here, wait, I'm going to take you guys. I'm on TikTok. I'm going to take you off so you can see the picture. How do I flip my camera? Look, it's Grandma. Oh. She is so friggin' cute. I literally can't even. That was her first selfie? First selfie. Two beauties. I know. Oh! Let me switch you around. Switch you back around. TikTok and hop you up here. Photobomb. Oh my god. I literally can't. I just want to hug her. I just want to hug her. Thank you so much for sharing and allowing us to see. Hold on, I don't know what I just did. I closed it on accident. She was giggly. I love that. She was born in 1910. That's crazy. Yeah, Shelly, I know. I know, Rodolfo, same. 1910. That's 100. Dang, I don't even look that good at 40. I know. Oh my god. Okay, let me look for this next story. I think this might be the last story, this communicating in different dimensions. Different dimensions. 103. Woo! What a gal. She is probably here. Okay. What? Hold on, I'm trying to find this. Communicating. She does look like she was giggling fun. I still smell her cookies, which is the crazy part. They come and go, and it's been a month. She's hanging out with you, man. Like, it's crazy. I wonder, like, why she's hanging out with you now. You know what I mean? Like, why did she wait so long? Is my question. Communicating. Maybe it's not in here. Maybe it's in here. The person that sent communicating in a different dimension. Where are you? Because I can't find it. Can you tell me, like, the first part of your email address or something? You're doing a lot of meditating. That's probably why. I'm just trying to see the person that said communicating in a different dimension. She's got other stops to make. Oh my god. She had some business to do in the afterlife before she could visit. Talking with my guides and really need her right now, so I'm sure she's a staple in my team. Where's the person that said communicating in a different dimension they had? The links, Anna, the link is not showing up. I think that you guys are not able to put links, but just me and mods are allowed to put links. You could put it in the Discord if you want, and then I can post it in the chat. If you're in the Discord, I hope you are. Okay, I don't know if this person is here anymore. Whatever person said that they had the communicating in different dimensions story. So let's pick one more to read. Hey, Dakota. I'm actually reading one more story and then I'm going to be leaving. Bueller. I typed those words earlier. An entity. I know, Chris. I know you want a scary one. We've had a lot of like sweet ones. Entity story. Does anyone have like a longer? Yeah, Mary, that's the one I was trying to find. Communicate by in a different dimension. That's what I was trying to find. Where is it? I don't see it anywhere. Why? What's going on here? Can you tell me? Oh, you typed those words earlier, but you were talking about laughing in your sleep. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I literally can't. Yes, it is definitely clear on this side. Oh, I'm so silly. Okay. I know, you want an entity story, huh? Quinn, on YouTube, I don't think you can just type at. I don't, or maybe you do just type at. I'm not really sure. Does anybody know how to do that? Okay, does anybody have like a longer, spooky story we can end on? Luna, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate. You can't tag on YouTube and chat. Someone said. Someone. I'll send you a medium-sized scary one, another live too late tonight. It doesn't work for you? Oh my god. I want to watch this one. Okay, we're going to read this one. We're going to read this one. This is going to be the last one. It is called I Saw Myself Sleeping, and it's longer. Okay. Oh, that's what I did. Hold on. That's what I did, I think, is I marked. Maybe I didn't. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. Okay. Okay, this is going to be the last story of the night, my friends. It's called I Saw Myself Sleeping. It has the word entity in it, Kristen. And we will read that. Oh, here we go. Here's the link for the Gateway Meditations. Wave 1 of 4. Okay. Let me copy this link and we'll pop it in the chat. Gateway Meditation link. Thank you for sending that in Discord. That's the Gateway Meditation link. Okay. Oh, you had top comments on? Did you type a note about the shirt idea on your computer or maybe something else at the same time? No, it was somebody's story I think I made a note about. I don't remember. All right, last story of the night, my friends. It's called I Saw Myself Sleeping. We are going to pop this out. And we are starting to read this at 2:20:09. Here we go. Hi, Auntie Matrix. Hi. I stayed up until 2:30 a.m. last night watching your videos. I started at about 10 p.m. I just couldn't stop. You're awesome. You're awesome. I just had to share my story with you. I haven't told many people about the story because it really scares me, but here it is. I'll start at the beginning. Well, not really the beginning, but the beginning in this time of my life. I'll keep it short. I was 22 years old, pregnant with my daughter. Me and her dad had just broken up and I got my own apartment. This was my very first time ever living alone. So naturally, I was scared, anxious, and just flat out paranoid. Me being pregnant may also have contributed to that. I would say I was there maybe 2 months before I started to feel like I wasn't alone. One day, I was laying in my bed watching TV and I just got this sudden feeling of dread. I couldn't shake it. And all of a sudden, I felt like my apartment was on fire. I run to my kitchen to make sure I didn't leave the stove on or even the oven. It wasn't, of course. I checked the outlets to make sure nothing had caught on fire. Nothing. I just let it go. I brushed it off. The feeling of my home being caught on fire was a constant thing. I felt this way just about every day. I remember one day running out of the shower covered in soap, soaking wet. Literally, I just dropped my towel and jumped out because I thought my apartment was on fire. I didn't see nor smell the smoke. It was literally all in my head. I just thought my apartment was burning down all of the time. This is crazy. Fast forward a few months, I may be 6 or 7 months pregnant. I get home from work. I get home after a long day of work. I go lie down in bed in exhaustion. My room light, my hallway, and my bathroom lights are still on because I intended to just lie down for a few seconds before taking a shower. I actually fell asleep, still in my work clothes, shoes on, everything. I'm lying on my back and I doze off. I wake up, at least I thought I did, and before I move, I just open my eyes and above me, I see myself staring down at me. But behind me or floating me is a dark figure. No distinct features at all. No face, no hands, nothing. Nothing at all. No features for me to describe, just black. I know it sounds weird. Some may think I just saw my floating me shadow, but it wasn't a shadow. It wasn't flat. It was an object. Like it wasn't on the ceiling. It was as if another person, but not a person, just a thing. Like if I wanted to touch it, I could have. As I look at me, floating me, and the figure, I begin to lift up out of the bed. Everything was the same. I was in the same position I had fallen asleep in. I had my work clothes and shoes on. My bedroom, hallway, and bathroom lights were on. Everything was the same. But as I started to look up to see if floating me and the figure was still there, I woke up in real time. This happened in 2017 and I'm still freaked out about it. Is there a dark entity attached to me? Did my dream, can I even call it a dream, try to tell me something? Did I witness future me come back to that very moment? I don't know what to think, but strange things still happen and I don't know what to make of it. The image of floating me and the figure is etched into my brain. If you read this, thank you for your time. This was 6 years ago and it still makes me wonder about life, the path I'm taking, and if our consciousness is set in only one reality or if our spirit coexists in different dimensions as different things and we're able to visit the other dimension for study. Let me know what you think. I'm creeped out and would love to hear what you or others may think about this. The end. What? I was going to say cool until that detail, right? Oh my God. What do you guys think about this? This is crazy. Oh my God. I don't think that's pregnancy fears. No. Demon? You think it was a demon? What do you guys think? I don't know. I think it's weird because, yep, Lady Raven. Nope. Do you still live in the same place? Have the same fears? That's a great question. This person is not here. I just picked this random story, so we can't ask this question. I will post this reading of this story on TikTok, though, so we'll get more opinions on it then. As you get to the entity part, I felt a phantom cat jump on the bed. Persevere! Like, literally, I don't know either. Hell's okay, so the weird thing to me, right, is that I think it was someone in the past that died in a fire. We can absolutely slip into other dimensions. I believe that we are existing as all different versions of ourselves in all different times and dimensions right now. The weird thing to me, though, is that she woke up and saw her floating self above, right, with the entity behind her. Because if she was astral projecting, say, she would have been looking down at her body, and she would have been the floating thing, right? But she was looking up at a floating version of herself with an entity behind it, which is very confusing to me. I feel entities, demons feed off of their insecurities and push false realities based on personal and experiences. Interesting. Something with the fire. Interesting. I hope that dude never comes back. And so that part is weird as it is, like weird enough as it is, but then the part where she kept feeling like her house was on fire, maybe she got pulled out for protection by a guide or something. Oh, like out of her body. That's interesting. Maybe she got pulled out for protection by a guide from her body. Maybe the entity died in the fire in the position she fell asleep in and it was saving her. Oh, that was interesting. I love you, Mojo. I'm going to bed in a second too, don't worry. Guys, this was crazy. Hold on. I'm going to put up a vote while we're chatting. Did you like that story? Yes or no? TikTok, let's vote as well. Did we like that story? Yes or no? Felt a cat jump up on my side of the bed, but there wasn't one there. It happens a lot. Oh my God. My grandma told me when you see yourself in your dreams, you're seeing different aspects of yourself: physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional. That's interesting, Anna. That's a very interesting take. Hold on one second. I'm just trying to see something. My sister had a similar experience, but her house was actually on fire and an entity woke her to save her. That's actually really, really cool. The house on fire part concerns me. Is it a foretelling, a warning? Exactly. During a sleep paralysis, a man was on my bed that was burned, and I asked what he wanted, and he said a name. No. It could have just been an entity from a different dimension. I hung out with a gigantic ancient snake eel guy, but he was not a bad guy. What? That's crazy. Bye, Jess. Good night. Maybe it was fire because her two dimensions met up at the same time. Maybe. I'm not sure what to think. There's a lot of things going on there. There are a lot of things going on there, right? So interesting. So interesting. Right on live. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna pop that one in a video after. Okay. What if the baby's past showing her their past? Maybe. All right, friends, with that, I am going to leave. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button when you exit out of here too, so you like the live, because that really, really helps me. TikTok, make sure you're following me on TikTok. Everyone, everywhere, if you want to send stories to me, you can send them to auntiematrix@gmail.com. And you can go to tessicavision.com, or in TikTok, you can click on the link in my bio to get to all of my links for all of my things. So many possibilities. I know. If you missed anything from this live or from the TikTok part of this live, both of those will be up on YouTube tomorrow at some point. Make sure you're joining the Discord as well. This is the Discord. It is dsc.gg/Auntie Matrix. Please come join us in Discord. You can get announcements when I go live. I am probably going to go live again tomorrow night, so keep your eyeballs open for my announcement. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. Mwah. I love you. I love you. I love you. It's so hard to say goodnight to two things at the same time. Thanks for the creeps. Good night, friends.